The Umayyad Caliphate was the second of the four major Islamic caliphates established after the death of Prophet Muhammad, pbuh. It emerged in 661 CE and lasted until 750 CE, covering nearly 90 years of history. This caliphate is notable for its political expansion, administrative organization, and cultural influence in the Islamic world. Its capital was initially in Damascus, which became a significant center of Islamic governance, culture, and trade. The Umayyads were a powerful Arab dynasty, and their rule marked the transformation of Islam from a primarily religious movement into a vast political empire. Rise of the Umayyads. The Umayyads were originally a prominent Meccan clan of the Quraysh tribe. Following the assassination of the fourth caliph, Ali ibn Abi Talib, the leadership passed to Muawiyyah ibn Abi Sufyan, who became the first Umayyad caliph in 661 CE. The period of his ascension marked the start of the Umayyad dynasty. Muawiyyah was a skilled administrator and military leader, and he managed to consolidate power and establish a hereditary system of succession, which was a departure from the elective nature of the earlier Rashidun Caliphate. Political structure. The Umayyad Caliphate implemented a centralized political system with the caliph at the top, wielding both religious and political authority. They divided the empire into provinces, each governed by appointed governors or emirs, who were responsible for taxation, law enforcement, and military recruitment. The administration relied heavily on Arab elites, which caused tension with non-Arab populations. Despite this, the Umayyads successfully maintained control over a vast empire that stretched from Spain in the west to India in the east, making it one of the largest empires in history at that time. Military expansion. The Umayyads are especially known for their military conquests. They expanded Islamic rule into North Africa, the Iberian Peninsula, modern Spain and Portugal, Central Asia, and parts of the Indian subcontinent. These campaigns not only increased the territory but also facilitated trade, cultural exchanges, and the spread of Islam. The Battle of Tours, 732 CE, in present-day France was a significant encounter where Umayyad forces were repelled by Frankish leader Charles Martel, halting further expansion into Western Europe. Military strength was central to the Umayyad identity, and their army relied on both Arab tribal forces and newly converted Muslims from conquered lands. Administration and governance. The Umayyads established a structured bureaucracy inspired partly by the administrative practices of the Byzantine and Sasanian empires. They introduced Arabic as the official language for administration, replacing Greek and Persian, which helped unify the diverse empire. They also standardized coinage, weights, and measures, and developed an efficient tax system that included carriage, land tax, and jizya, tax on non-Muslims. However, heavy taxation on non-Arabs led to resentment and contributed to social unrest in later years. Religious policies. Although the Umayyads promoted Islam, they often prioritized political stability and Arab dominance over religious equality. Non-Arab Muslims, Mawali, were treated differently than Arab Muslims, which caused dissatisfaction. The Caliphate also saw the establishment of prominent mosques, such as the Great Mosque of Damascus. While religious leadership remained with the Caliph, theological debates and sectarian divisions, including the rise of the Shia movement, challenged Umayyad authority. Despite criticisms, the Umayyads helped institutionalize Islamic practices across the empire. Culture and society. The Umayyad era witnessed significant cultural development. Arabic literature, poetry, and architecture flourished. They constructed impressive buildings, including palaces and mosques, blending Islamic and local styles. The famous Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem, 691 CE, exemplifies Umayyad architectural achievement. Urban life thrived in cities like Damascus, Kufa, and Cordoba, which became hubs of education, trade, and administration. Socially, society was stratified, with Arabs at the top, followed by converts to Islam, and non-Muslims forming the base. Decline of the Umayyads. By the mid-8th century, the Umayyad Caliphate faced multiple challenges, including internal revolts, economic difficulties, and growing discontent among non-Arab Muslims and Shia factions. The Abbasid family, claiming descent from Prophet Muhammad's uncle, led a successful revolution. In 750 CE, the Abbasids overthrew the Umayyads in most regions. Only a branch of the Umayyad family escaped to Al-Andalus, Spain, where they established the Caliphate of Córdoba, continuing Umayyad influence in the Iberian Peninsula for several centuries. Legacy. The Umayyad Caliphate left a profound legacy in Islamic history. They transformed the Muslim community into a powerful empire, standardized administration, and promoted the spread of Islam across continents. Their architectural, cultural, and political contributions influenced future Islamic dynasties. Despite criticism for favoritism toward Arabs and authoritarian rule, the Umayyads played a crucial role in shaping the Islamic world and connecting regions through governance, trade, and culture. Conclusion. The Umayyad Caliphate was a pivotal period in Islamic history, marking the transition from a small Arabian community to a vast, multi-ethnic empire. Its achievements in governance, military expansion, and culture laid the foundation for subsequent Islamic civilizations, particularly under the Abbasids. While their rule faced criticism and ultimately ended in revolt, the Umayyads remain one of the most influential dynasties in the history of the Muslim world.